Uh, so yes, you'll all get a copy of the recording as well if you want to join in again. You can do this as many times as you like for next week. So whilst we wait for the other participants to come, I just thought I'd maybe just give you a quick introduction, who I am and what we're going to do today. So Sat Nam, everyone. I'm Tuğçe Koçoğlu-Hobden. Doesn't sound very British, no, it's not. It's Turkish, Turkish origin. I was born in Istanbul, left there when I was very young, and have moved to London when I was very little. So I'm just going to put you on mute there, Bonnie, if that's all right. And I just want to say hi, how are you all? And thank you all so much for coming tonight, for joining me tonight in tonight's Kundalini healing meditation. As I said, I'm Tuğçe Koçoğlu-Hobden, and I'm founder of Coaching with Heart and Purpose and host of Light Conversations. So I also have a podcast on YouTube. I'm a transformational coach, and I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher, and I'm an energy healer. So I work with the divine energy, divine dragon energy healing system. Some of you will know me through our level 1 together. So yeah, I support people, I support clients in activating their own gifts, really. I believe that we are all gurus, we are all our own teachers, we are all healers, and our own authors. So really, I support my clients in helping them to find and activate their own gifts, because we all have our own unique gifts. We are all unique expressions. And I do this through the modalities that I use, through transformational coaching and Kundalini yoga. And I believe that these modalities and technologies really help to what's what I'm looking for, fast track, that's what, our growth and our expansion. So, and that's completely optimal and in line with with each individual person. So tonight I wanted to bring a Kundalini yoga meditation that I absolutely adore, and just share it with you all. The reason I chose it is because of actually the full moon yesterday. It was a really powerful full moon yesterday. I'm sure those of you who experienced it energetically will know that it was a really powerful full moon in Leo. And this mantra meditation is really about, that we'll be practicing together, is about shifting us into balance and releasing blockages. So, mantra meditations are sound codes. They are, so don't worry about getting the words right. That's not the purpose. Don't worry about it. Our head brain and our logical side of us will want to say, I want to get it right. I need to do this right. But don't worry. Even if you just sort of hum it along or just express yourself how you wish to express yourself, that is absolutely perfect, because it's the power. That is where the power lies. It's in the vibrations and the sounds that we make. So I invite you also to use your body today as an instrument. Use it so that you allow the flow of the sound to flow through you, over you, and absorb it. So even if you don't choose to chant today, that's okay. You can just absorb the vibrations and the frequencies from my voice. That is absolutely fine. You will still find the benefits. When I first started Kundalini yoga, I was terrified of chanting. It was not something that appealed to me at all. So I completely empathize if this is something that's new to you and you're not really wanting to try it just now. But what I would say is that, we, particularly women, we have been in a patriarchal society for a millennia. It's been a long time, so it doesn't come naturally to us to perhaps use our voices and to use it in the way that we are meant to. So just baby steps. It's all about taking baby steps here. So only go as far as you want to. And like I said, just enjoy the experiences of just listening and absorbing this mantra meditation. I mentioned the full moon in Leo. Excuse me while I have a sip. So the full moons are, it's a beautiful opportunity that we have every month that's where we can see the flashlight of our our conscious awareness onto our unconscious. And I feel like this full moon in Leo has been it's a really interesting one, because the sun is in Aquarius, and the sun, Aquarius represents community, right? It represents community, it represents creativity. Whereas the moon in Leo, the Leo is the self. It is the expression of ourselves, of our unique selves, and not in an ego way. We don't want to be, obviously going into this in an egotistical way, but we want to be able to balance our ego, balance ourself, and to be able to express our unique self in the best possible way that we can, and serve our communities in the best possible way we can, whilst we, in the background, release all the patterns or the unconscious patterns that we might be now aware of during this full moon. So letting go of all that inhibits us, letting go of all that limits us from expressing ourselves in our unique, magnificent way. So just an invitation to you to now just have a moment to think about perhaps what it is that you have wished to release, what you wish to release on this full moon. Although it was yesterday, we're still benefiting from the energetics of it today. What's been holding you back in your life or in your work? What patterns do you wish to let go of that may no longer be serving you? So maybe just have a little think about that for a moment. You can either write it down, you can put it in the chat if you wish, or just hold that thought and just hold that that with you whilst we move into the next part of into the mantra meditation. So anything that's been holding you back, what is it that you're looking to release? Any patterns, any thought patterns, any repetitive patterns, or negative habits that you may have? And how do you want to fully express your unique self, your unique gift into this world, into your community? Okay, and if you're ready, what we're going to do now, we're going to tune in. As I've mentioned, we tune in every Kundalini yoga class with the Ari mantra. And this mantra is the mantra that connects us to our golden chain of teachers, ancestors, angels, guides, whatever your belief system. We tune into that, we connect to that golden chain, and we chant Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. And you could do this on one breath, or you could do it on a breath and a half. So you can chant Ong Namo, breath, Gurudev Namo. Again, this is completely up to you. Try both, see what happens. And again, it's just about playing around with it. And we're going to chant this before we then talk about today's meditation, mantra meditation, up SAHAI HOAA. So what we're going to do, we're going to rub our palms together, activating the 72,000 nadis. And we're going to bring our palms together into prayer pose, the thumbs pressing against the sternum, elbows flared wide, and closing the eyes, bringing our drishti or our gaze to the center of our forehead or our third eye point. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we inhale, pushing the belly out, and exhale, pulling the belly back towards the spine. Inhale, push the belly out. Exhale completely, pulling the belly back towards the spine. Now inhale to tune in. Om Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Now take a deep breath in and embrace this breath. Just hold it in for a moment. Push the belly way out. And release the breath and release the hands back down to your thighs or your knees, palms facing up. Keep the eyes closed and just experience the experience of that tuning in, that Adi mantra. And just notice the sensations without any judgment. Or perhaps there aren't any sensations, and that's okay too. And just you can open your eyes now. Well, before we go into the mantra itself today, I just want to talk you through a little bit about this mantra, which is a mantra for experiencing, well, balancing and experiencing through blockages. The mantra is Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, Har, 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 Har. And the meaning of this mantra is the divine is my protector. The truest of the true takes care of me. Great, infinite, creative, infinite. And this mantra is really one that protects us. You can imagine yourself in this white light of protection as we go into the unknown. We go into the unknown, getting out of our comfort zone, doing things that feel a bit scary, feel a bit, like we're putting our little toe out, dipping our toe out of the comfort zone, the circle, but we're doing it without fear. There's always that tiny little maybe element of fear, but this protective mantra helps us to, protects us as we go into the unknown, and we're able to tackle these challenges that we might be experiencing, especially around this new moon when we're trying to the full moon, whilst we're trying to release these habits and patterns that we have. So the Kundalini, and you might have heard the Kundalini energy. The Kundalini is always rising. It's always rising and falling within us. What this mantra is going to be doing is going to be helping us raise the Kundalini through the lower chakras, the lower triangle and the lower energy centers, up through our 3 neurological centers. So we'll feel it through our gut brain, our heart brain, and our head brain. So we have 3 neurological centers. This one, the head brain, is one that we are obviously used to using the most, and it's very important that we do. It's an important one. But when we align and balance with the 2 other centers, the gut and the heart, that is when we begin to make decisions that are actually more aligned with who we are. When we chant the words or use the sound codes such as har, har, you can feel it in your gut. Har, it stimulates the gut brain. Such, again, you can feel that in your gut brain. We're stimulating those areas. The sound such a doa, that stimulates the heart's brain connecting it up into the head brain. So what's interesting is when we roll the word, like the roll an R, har, and genetically I know some people aren't able to, but as you roll the R, har connects through the myofascial system, connects the tongue to your heart, right? So it connects from the tongue to the heart muscle, and then also from the tongue up into the limbic system and the higher centers of the brain. So you're accessing your higher centers. So it's like I mentioned before, like our body is an instrument. And when we're doing these mantra meditations and using these sound codes, we're sort of vibrating different parts of our bodies and allowing the energy to kind of to rise and fall, allowing that Kundalini to rise and fall. As I mentioned, don't worry about getting it wrong. Just allow the words and the sounds to flow through you and through the neurological centers of your body. We have a mudra as well. A mudra is the hand gestures. So we're going to place our hand on our left hand, on our heart center. So this is the left hand mudra, and then the right hand. So hopefully you can see me. My elbow is touching my rib cage, and my right palm is facing up, looking upwards. So energetically speaking, our left is our feminine, so it's not about gender, this is about energy. It's our energetic, our receptive and experiencing. It's our magic. Our right is our masculine energy. It is projecting and expressive and logic, right? So if you think of the magic and the logic as well. So what we're doing here in this mudra is we are balancing our masculine and feminine energies, our yin yang. And this mudra is literally sending out a message to the universe saying, I am who I am, and I am magical as I am. So that's our mudra today. And we're going to chant this we're going to do 22 minutes. So I'm going to get my timer on and maybe 22 minutes is also, in Kundalini Yoga, we do everything to a specific number of minutes. And 22 is the number for balancing our positive, negative, and neutral, are constantly in chatter. And this will help to balance that as well. So, right, I'm just going to, give me 1 second, I'll turn my main light off. And when you're ready, just setting the timer now. Okay, so eyes are closed. The focus is at the center of our forehead, the third eye point. Inhale, push the belly out. Exhale, pushing the belly back towards the spine. And then inhale to chant. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 Up SAHAI HOAA SACHA DOAA Har 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 har, har, har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA, DOAA, har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA, SACHA, SACHA DOAA. Har, 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 har. Up SAHAI, HOAA. SACHA DOAA. Har, 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 har. The last round. Up SAHAI, HOAA. SACHA DOAA. Har, 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 har. Now inhale, push the belly out and embrace this breath. Hold this breath, and as you hold this breath, just bring to your awareness that which you wish to release, that which is holding you back and blocking you. And as you exhale through your lips, as if you're blowing a bubble, just release all that is limiting you and all that is blocking you. And inhale again deeply. Push the belly out. Embrace this breath. So hold this breath. Hold it. And again, imagine that which is blocking you. Release all the barriers that have you bound or you're holding on to, and release them as you exhale. And one last time. Inhale deeply and pushing the belly out, and embrace the breath, and imagine all that is blocking you. Release all the barriers, all the blockages, and see yourself overcoming all these blockages as you release them with your breath. And exhale. And just keeping your eyes closed for a moment, bring your hands back down to your knees, palms facing up on your thighs and your knees. And just experience the experience of that mantra meditation. Just rest here for a moment, allowing your breath to settle, and just noticing any sensations. Maybe you notice your energy field feeling lighter, or maybe you feel no different at all, and that's absolutely okay. There is no right or wrong. Just experience your experience. And just experience the magic within you, your own unique expression, your own unique magic. And just experience your awareness. And you may wish to continue to release all that's blocking you, feeling it all dissolve and dissipate, all that has been stopping you from experiencing your own internal magic, from experiencing your own magnificent self. And notice how they're all dissolving and how they no longer have a hold of you. And we're going to tune out with a long sat and a short nam, as we do with all Kundalini yoga classes and meditations. We're going to bring our palms to center again, elbows flared wide. And inhale, exhale, and inhale to tune out. Sat Nam. And just bring your palms in front of your eyes, and just so that your palms are in front of your eyes, and open your eyes in your palms, and slowly move your palms away from your hands, or from your eyes, sorry, and just looking out onto the palms of your hands, the maps of your destiny. Satnam. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed, that Kundalini meditation. Oh,